MilwaukeeCityAdventure.com. This is David here with your March update. Not sure I'm allowed to do this, but I steal a lot of things from Thomas, so I thought I'd steal the update from him. I'm actually here in Lincoln Park. It's a gorgeous day out. Really, spring is starting to show signs here in the city, which is great news for us Chicagoans. There's actually some geese over here to my left. So if you hear them barking in the background, that's what it is. It's really nice. The seasons are starting to change, and really things are really starting to pick up here in the city, not just in the area of the weather, but in the area of the church plant. We've really been encouraged about what we're seeing right now. We just started meeting as a small group, and it's been great to be a part of that, to be growing in that, to be meeting with these individuals that are continuing to seek the same idea, the same goals here in the city, to see, Christ glorified here in the city. It's been amazing. Really just in general, we're starting to see a lot of our ideas and our prayers come to life here in the city, in our conversations, and even in the workplace. I'm really starting to talk to some people in my work, and it's just been amazing experiences to have conversations there, and I've been really encouraged by that. I've actually decided to meet in the park this month because there's actually a building behind me. You'll probably see it. It's called Moody Bible Memorial Church, and a lot of people know the church here in the city. A lot of people know the Bible Institute here in the city, but not many people know about the person behind it. Dwight Moody was a man born in the 19th century. He grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. Really didn't have an amazing upbringing, but we grew up there, and in 1958, he just decided to basically leave everything he knows, leave everything he have, and move to the slums of Chicago here on the north side. And so one by one, Dwight started loving on people here and just starting changing the city drastically. And it was just amazing the transformation he had here in the city itself. He started a church and just saw amazing growth. And then the Chicago fire happened, and they continued to meet. They continued to meet at a new church. They just explosive growth. And Dwight Moody was just one of those people that he was convinced that if you can love a man, if you can show a man that you love him, that you've won that man, that man understands what you're about. Moody changed the city of Chicago itself. He changed the image here of Chicago to just become an amazing place. And not only is he changing the city, but as the Bible Institute, as people are seeking God there, he's actually changing the entire world. And the reason I share that with you guys is because there wasn't really anything amazing about Dwight Moody. There wasn't any special calling he had. There wasn't anything amazing in his life that people said, oh, you're going to change the world. That he was just convinced that he's a regular person, and he's trying to do his job to love others by loving God, by loving others. And actually one of his most famous quotes was, I'm convinced that if we're going to change the world, that we're going to do it through the work of average men and women. That his message was that you don't have to be anything special to change the world. You don't have to be anyone special to love others. That you're just called to love others. You're called to love God by loving others. And as those of you that have been praying and seeking about how you're going to become a part of this church plant, and really seeing if this is a right opportunity for you, I pray that you continue to seek that, continue to know that it doesn't take anything special. And Thomas is doing a great job here, but we still need a lot of help. And I'm encouraged to see that we've already started to see some fruit from that. We've already started to have great conversations about that. But I want you guys to continue to pray about that. Continue to pray for the church plant in general. Continue to pray for us meeting as a small group. Continue to pray for the work that Amanda does, the work that Thomas does. And if you ever get a chance, just send an encouraging note or voicemail to Thomas or email. Just encourage him any way you can, that he's really starting to do some great work in the South Loop, and we've really been encouraged by it. But don't stop. Just continue to send him words of encouragement, and continue to be seeking in prayer for him. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this update with me. I hope that you guys have a great March, and I'll see you guys in a couple months.